Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's game between Chand FC and Eastern Railways in the Football Association of ODISHA League. Chand Club will be playing in the red and black stripes, whereas the opponents Eastern Coastal were in the red stripes. Here are the match officials for today's game. Navin Kumar Naik, the match referee, while Devashish Bagh and Mohammed Saklain Ashrafi, the linesman, whereas Abhishek Shah will be in charge with that scoreboard for the substitutions and additional times. The Durga Madhav Nayak, the match commissioner for the game, and commentator myself. Here are the lineup for Chand Club: Sushil Bancho, Arshad Ali the captain, Joy Ghosh, Banti Munda, Vishwajit Hathi, Gopal Oram, Romeo Oram the goalkeeper, Durdhoyan Maji, Duryodhan Maji, Sheikh Shahbaz Qadri, and Sheikh Kalam and Sheikh Ghosh. While this is the team lineup for East Coast Railway: Ashish Kumar Nandi, Sanatan Lohar, Hemant Kumar Das, Gokul Oram, Babaji Charan Pradhan, the captain, Gyanaranjan Samal, Maheshwar Das, Niranjan Sardar, Suresh Das, Lakshman Murmu, while the goalkeeper is Umar Khan. Here are the substitutes for both the Chand Club and Eastern Coast Railway, as you can see on your screen. And this is the team comparison between the two sides. The number of matches they have played, both teams playing 2 matches, and Chand Club has scored a couple of goals. And the match is all set to begin now. Chand Club will be starting the match, kicking off the game. They are playing from the left side, and the match sets off. Chand Club with the ball now. And finally, they decide to cross it. Ball kept in play. Jersey number 6 looking for options. A lot of water in the ground, making it difficult to dribble the ball. And they lose the ball. And the ball with East Coast Railway. Too much water in the ground. Now ball with back with Chand Club. A good 1-2 chance. And finally, it has been given as an offside there. It will be a free kick for East Coast Railway. Here are the team comparison in the Gold League between Chand Club and East Coast Railway. Both teams having played 2 matches. Both sides have got 1 point from their 2 games, while both lost 1 match each, and other game ended in a draw. which got them that 1 point. Both teams had also had a clean sheet. A lot of similarities between both the sides, but only difference is that East Coast Railway has not managed to score any goal so far, while Chand Club scored a goal in the two games they have played. So it will be a evenly contest between the two sides, and now a chance for Chand Club, a through ball, and is that a foul? Referee says nothing there. It will be a corner kick, a goal kick as things stand. The last touch was from the feet of the Chand Club players. It will be a goal kick for East Coast Railway. A free kick for Chand Club now. Ball headed away now with Chand Club, and the pass couldn't reach its destination due to the waterlogging on the ground. Referee calls for a free kick there, most likely for a handball. Ball with East Coast Railway now. Good pass. They hold the ball, and now a chance. Finally, the defenders did well enough there, and it is kept in play. Chand Club, and now it goes out for a throw in for East Coast Railway. A throw in now for East Coast Railway. East Coast Railway with a wonderful chance now, and goalkeeper finally prevents it somehow. Another touch, and it would have taken the ball past the goalkeeper, and all it would have needed was a slight poking into the back of the empty net. The ball with East Coast Railway, and finally won by Churn Club. A through pass, still not out of the field of play, and it now goes out, and it will be a goal kick. And finally, ball is back with the goalkeeper who collects it and reassembles for a Long kick. Chun Club having the position of the ball right now. Passes on to jersey number 6, who does brilliantly there to keep the ball with himself and passes to his mate. Wonderful trickery. A shot. Still chances there. Another shot. The goalkeeper saved it. A diving save by made by the goalkeeper, as you will be seeing in the replay. Here's a corner kick. First corner of the game, and it has been intercepted there and cleared away. Another shot. Not on target this time. Here's a replay of the last shot. Goal kick for East Coast Railway. The last defender did well enough to intercept there. The forward, had the ball reached to him, it could have been a dangerous risk for Chung Club. Another shot, and it had a bit of swerve in it, and it did hit the target there, but just above the crossbar. Ball with East Coast Railway now. A good physical challenge there. Chung Club winning it, but not for long. Back with East Coast Railway. Cuts back, looking for options across. Tried to play a 1-2, but intercepted there. And it will be an offside there. Free kick for Chung Club now. The coach explaining how and where his side made the mistake there. He should have observed where his teammate was in onside position across, but it couldn't have reached his teammate there. The water made it impossible for it to curve on the ground. He has an interesting stat. Only one goal scored by Chung Club so far in the tournament. East Coast Railway hasn't scored any goals so far. Surprisingly, both the team has won just not won a game so far. Both the teams have ended with a draw and losing the other game, making it very similar in terms of that their performances so far in the tournament. This time it goes out for a throw in. It will be a throw in for East Coast Railway. And now ball with East Coast Railway. Good, good defending there by the defenders of Chand Club. Struggled off his opponents in that battle. Now ball with Chand Club. Another challenge. And finally, it will be a free kick. Referee not happy with the challenge. Here's a replay. They tried to stop him the first time, second time, and third time. They weren't left with any other option other than triple him. into the ground. And shot. Goalkeeper saved it. A good free kick there by Chand Club. It will be a throw in now. A good 1-2 now. A chance is still there across. Another shot. And finally, it's a goal for Chand Club. A wonderful goal. And finally, it was slid into the empty net by his teammates. And Chand Club leading the game in the 30-minute mark of the, against East Coast Railway. A wonderful pattern of play there. Here's a replay of that first goal by Chand Club in the game. Of a wonderful first touch which took the ball away from the defender, and then he passed it on to his teammates on the far end, who scored as the goal kept glazing. The goal scored a Gopal run for Chand Club, and this time if the ball goes out, it will be a throw in for East Coast Railway. Another throw in is also to be taken up now. Total number of goals scored so far: two goals for Chand Club in this tournament in the FAO League 2023. East Coast Railway hasn't opened their account so far in terms of the goal scoring. Ball with East Coast Railway now, and Chun Club gets the ball back. Referee says a play on, despite the player for Chun Club being on the ground, and it's cleared away by the defender with a sliding tackle, and the ball goes out for a throw-in for Chun Club. It will be a goal kick for East Coast Railway. And with East Coast Railway now, a chance to shot, not on target, just wide the mark. It will be a goal kick for Chand Club. And Chand Club playing a pass on to his right finger, who cuts back, looking for an option, finds one. Another shot, had a bit of deflection on its way and it's intercepted there. Back with Chand Club now, good passing. Another long ball, and the player will get to it and pass it on to his attacking midfielder. Shot. Players calling for a handball. They're inside the box, but referee not interested. It's not a penalty by any means. And this was a cheap giveaway. Now a chance for East Coast Railway. A player sleeps. The defender sleeps. A chance for East Coast Railway. Cuts back, looking for options, and finally the defender did well enough there to prevent the ball from reaching the goalkeeper. A wonderful challenge, but the defender couldn't stop the forward there. Now ball with Chand Club. A cross coming on its way. A cross, but well dealt with, but still not out of reach there. And finally, it's back to the goalkeeper, who collects it without any difficulty. A chance now for East Coast Railway, looking for more options. And the ball goes out of the field of play, and it will be a corner kick. 20 minutes have passed on in the game. It will be another throw in there. A goal kick for Chand Club now, taken by the goalkeeper, but it has been given as an offside. The player was past the line of the defenders. A free kick now for Chand Club, but this time it goes out on the nearest end. It will be a throw in for Chand Club now. Chand Club with a short throw in, and they will be receiving another throw in this time, a little bit ahead from where they had last time around. Chance to cross, but it was blocked. Another throw in then. for Chand Club, headed away by the defender. A long cross towards the forwards and cleared away by the defender. It will be a throw in on the farthest end for East Coast 12 now. A corner kick now for throw in now for for the team, and the throw in has been taken and it goes out. And East Coast will be receiving another throw in now. Back with the defender who, who does well there. There. Passes it on. Another chance now. Chance to score. And the water reduced the pace of the shot. And somehow Chand Club saved there. Here's the replay. Chand Club got lucky there. And it could have almost been an equalizer for East Coast Railway. Good pass. Another good cross. And but referee, the linesman, flags an offside there. And offside free kick taken by the goalkeeper of East Coast Railway. Now chance for East Coast Railway. Too many defenders in the box, and this time they stop it, and it's a corner kick now for East Coast Railway. A good challenge, but it was stopped and finally cleared away by the defender. While with East Coast Railway still another chance for the right winger to cross in, but intercepted, and, and chance is still there, but now chance for Chun Club, looking for options, and well dealt with there by East Coast Railway. A player for CHAND club on the ground. Referee halts the game to have a quick look at him, but he waves at his team and informs that he is all right, nothing to worry. A lot of spectators have turned up for this game. Goal kick for CHAND club now. And ball with CHAND club now. Across, but it was cleared away initially, but not for long. And the final delivery, it surpassed everyone for a throw in on the far end for East Coast Railway. And finally, chance is still there. Chance for East CHAND Club. A shot, and the goalkeeper collects it. 8 attempts at goal so far for CHAND Club, out of which 3 were on targets. Whereas East Coast Railway having 3 attempts at goal, out of which 2 were on target. CHAND Club leading East Coast Railway as we enter the 30th mark of the game. Chance still there for CHAND Club. Another good chance. A shot. The goalkeeper saved this time. Finally, it has been given as a free kick for East Coast Railway. And the free kick gets taken there. A chance still now, a shot, and here's the goal. But and here, this is how East Coast Railway come back in this game, having equalized. A lapse of concentration there by the defenders, and East Coast Railway equalize and have leveled in the game against CHAND Club. Ball with Chand Club now as they look to get back the lead over East Coast Railway. Goal kick taken there. Another chance, but goalkeeper collects it this time. He must have hurt himself in the process of collecting the ball, probably from the head of the East Coast Railway player. And goalkeeper collects it. A long diagonal ball headed away by the fullback. Ball still with Chun Club now. Another long ball. Just number 7 passes on to just number 16. Passes on to just number 20 now. Looking to pass to the other option there. And the water logging made it difficult. And now ball back with Chun Club. Another diagonal ball. But this time it was too much. And it goes out for a goal kick for East Coast Railway. Ball with Chun Club and it goes out. It will be a throw in. Ball with East Coast Chun Club now as they invade the East Coast Railway defense. Another chance to cross, and the player missed the ball. If he had somehow even touched it, it would have been a goal for them. But this time, It goes out. It will be a goal kick for East Coast Railway. Goal kick for East Coast Railway. Another long ball. And finally, back with Chand Club now. Good shot passing. Good pattern of play. And finally, this time the ball was a bit too heavy, but the goalkeeper collected it and he clashed with the forward there. Seems to be severely injured. The defenders asking to book the striker, but he couldn't have done much about it. It was a 50-50 duel. The player is back on his feet. Good to see. But will he be able to continue for the rest of the game? That's a worrying concern for the coach and his team. And he's well now. And the goal kick has been taken there, more like a free kick there. A throw in now, quickly taken by East Coast Railway. A good challenge, and it goes out. It will be a throw in for East Coast Railway. A cross, and if the goalkeeper collects it this time. Goalkeeper collected it. Referee going to calm the situation there. There was a clash of two players in the heat of the moment. Referee asking to be more disciplined. And this time on the other end, the goalkeeper collects the ball. Throwing now for more like a throwing now for East Coast Railway as we enter the final stages of the first half regulation time. We might be getting some additional time as well for the stoppages in the first half, primarily down to the injuries. A throw in now this time, but this time for Chand Club. A shot defended by the defenders there. A chance now, and the ball changed its path after striking with the water there. Won this time by East Coast Railway. Kept in possession somehow. Now ball with East Coast Railway and intercepted and cleared away by the defender. A shot. Goalkeeper saved it. And how did he not score that? What a chance it was. Goalkeeper saved it, but the ball looked just ahead of the goal line, and the onrushing forward couldn't tap in from 1 to 2 meters out. What a glorious chance it was, but sadly, it's still 1-1. A nutmeg there. Another chance for East Coast Railway. This time the goalkeeper comes out of his line and collects it. Ball with Chand Club now. A floating cross. Defended there by the defenders of East Coast Railway. Chand Club does well there, but unfortunately the ball goes out. It will be a throw in. Referee having a look at his watch. And goes to have a look at the goalkeeper who is grounded on floor. Four minutes of additional time added at the end of the first half. Ball with East Coast Railway now. Somehow kept in play. A lot of challenges. Referee says it's not a, and finally gives a free kick there, which was quickly taken. A chance now for East Coast Railway to make something out of this, but they failed to do it. And the ball is back with Chand Club now. A chance for them to break into counter attack from the left flank. And the fine pass was a bit too slow and it couldn't reach the target. It's a throw in now. Throw in for Chand Club. And here goes the whistle for the half time. Both the sides enter into the tunnel at the break with a 1-1 scoreline. Gopal Odam scoring for Chand Club, whereas East Coast Railway also equalizing after a bit ahead of the first half ending, making it 1-1 as with the lapse of concentration from the Chand Club defenders. Stay tuned for the second half. We will be shortly back, and do make sure you have subscribed us and liked us for more such matches in the future. Here statistics at the end of the first half: 55% possession for Chum Club, whereas 45% possession for East Coast Railway. 10 shots out of which 5 were on target by Chum Club, whereas 5 shots out of which 4 were on target by East Coast Railway. And there are some other obligations as well: corners, fouls, yellow cards, red cards, no red cards. So far, no yellow cards, showing the disciplined game. Free kicks 3 for Chand, while for East Coast Railway there was 2 free kicks, and the goalkeeper for Chand Club made 2 saves, whereas for East Coast Railway the goalkeeper has made 3 saves. Stay tuned for the second half action. We will be right back. Goal kick. As they keep the ball with them away from the going out. Still chance, and there was a 50-50 challenge. Chance to shoot, and just narrowly whisk wide past the crossbar. Here's a replay of the last shot by Chand Club. Now ball with Chand Club from the right hand side. They look to build something. A diagonal cross. This time the ball goes out. It will be a goal kick. Goal kick now for East Coast Railway. And it goes out. It will be a throw in. Another shot, not on target. Instead, it hits the trespassers. It had a bit of deflection on its way. It will be a corner kick for Chand Club. The corner kick taken, and the ball defended cleared away by the defenders. Another shot. This time it was not on target. Didn't trouble the goalkeeper there. A goal kick now for East Coast Railway. A short pass to start the game from the goal kick instead of the traditional long one. And once again, a shot by Chand Club, and which was not on target basically, and it will be another kick from the goalkeeper. Goal kick for East Coast Railway. And this time it was intercepted and ball went out. It will be a throw in. And finally, the ball is out of the field of play. It's another throw in for Chun Club now. Referee has given it as a lot of challenges. Players quarreling among themselves of two sides for the hitting it intentionally the ball on the player who was down already. Referee controlled the situation for now, but it seems like someone or the other will surely be booked here for indiscipline. Here is the replay of that foul and how the player of Chanklam intentionally hit the player of East Coast Railway. Referee is prepared with his yellow card and is ready to show it to the player who committed the offense. The spectators are amused with what they are seeing. These things always enthrall any game, and the audience always looks up to this for some thrill in any match. The injured player being stretchered off the field, and somebody will now replace him for East Coast Railway. A free kick now for East Coast Railway. A chance for Chand Club now to cross it from the right hand flank. Another cross and the well received on chest. Chance is still there for Chand Club. They still have the ball though, but for how long we have to see that. And referee awards Chand Club a free kick now for the unethical challenge there by East Coast Railway. Still half an hour left in the regulation time of the game. A lot can happen. Still, any side can get into lead by that time. But still now, it's 1-1, and we hope it will be a competing game for the rest of the match. A shot, and goalkeeper spilled it, and somehow the defenders did their job there for East Coast Railway as Chunk Club forwards came lashing in, and a free kick there for East Coast Railway for the challenge. Here's it replay. The goalkeepers somehow came back after sliding through that slippery off area. Ball with East Coast Railway now. Now back with Chunk Club. Chunk Club having the position of the ball now. A shot, not on target. It will be a goal kick. Another player down on the field for East Coast Railway. So corner kick is to be taken now. The ball had a touched and deflected off the body of the East Coast Railway defenders on its way. That's why it has been given as a corner kick for Chun Club now. And the corner is taken, headed, cleared away, not for long, and a shot. Goalkeeper saved it in a comedy of errors. Somehow, just somehow, the ball did enter into the net. So much happened in the penalty box here, as you can see. Had a deflection, goalkeeper saved it, it hit the crossbar and came out. And finally, the goalkeeper collected it. The goalkeeper hurt himself in the process. And this time on the other end, the ball goes out after a long time, and then a chance for Chand Club. The player slipping off due to the waterlogging there. Ball goes out. It will be a corner kick. Someone else will be taking the corner kick in place of him. The header was not powerful enough, and the direction, he couldn't direct it properly there. It reached the goalkeeper. He didn't have any trouble there. Here's the stats in the game so far: four corners for Chand Club, whereas East Coast Railway had only one corner. Chance for Chand Club to cross now, blocked, and now a chance for East Coast Railway after a long time. Chand Club dominating so far in the second half. Waves of attack, and all East Coast Railway are doing is defending deep and preventing from conceding. All they can do now is hope for chances of counterattacks when Chand Club will be playing a high line. They might use that as an opportunity for their favor. Some discussions going on with the referee, linesman, and other players from both the sides. And the match is all set to be resumed back again. And the game is once again back to its. It was halted for some time due to the lighting, dim light. It would have made it difficult for the players to make the proceedings. And now a shot, not on target. It will be a goal kick for East Coast Railway. A ball straight away given to the players of his team, and it goes out. It will be a throw in for Chun Club. Throwing now for Chun Club. Ball somehow kept in position by Chun Club. Referee gives a play on, headed away by the defender of East Coast Railway. A foul, and referee shows a yellow card there to the player of East Coast Railway for the challenge on Chun Club player. It was a risky challenge, and it was deserving yellow card. Referee showed. Here's a replay of that foul by East Coast Railway player. And finally, ball cleared away by East Coast Railway. They are finding it very difficult to take the ball into the opponent's half. It's, it's happening from a long time now. They have failed to manage to take the ball into the Chun Club half. The game is being practically being played in their half. They are consistently defending and making it difficult for Chun Club attackers. And finally, ball cleared away, and it goes out for a throw in now. Throw in for East Coast Railway. Now ball with Chun Club. Well dribbled past one player, and the ball goes out for a throw in now. It will be a throw in for Chun Club. A chance for Chun Club, a shot which was blocked and had a deflection. This time finally it goes out for a throw in for Chun Club. A rare opportunity now for East Coast Railway, but the defenders did well enough to intercept the ball and restart their recycle the ball and start the attack. Now ball with East Coast Railway. Well done there by the player. Went past two to three, four, five players who were challenging him. He has done it all by himself. If he can score the goal, it will be a wonder goal. Just missing it narrowly wide at the top of the crossbar. Here's the replay. A left-footed drive, just top of the crossbar. Now Chun Club was trying to do something from this, but it was cleared away by the fullback of East Coast Railway. And the player fails to control the ball and goes out for a goal kick for East Coast Railway. We're into the 82nd minute mark. 8 minutes of regulation time remains. You will also be getting some additional time after the conclusion of the regulation time. Referee gives a free kick to Chun Club. Well intercepted there by the defender of Chun Club, and they look to build an attack for themselves. They still have the ball. Chance to a good pass. A winger, and the winger shoots, but the goalkeeper feasted it away. It will be a corner kick. Here's the replay. A left-footed shot straight into the top left corner, but the goalkeeper was present there. All he needed was a all he did was a punch, and the ball went out for a corner kick. Chankla with another shot, but this time it was not on target. It will be a goal kick for East Coast Railway. Ball with East Coast Railway now. A bit short, but and the player fouled the player of Chand Club in the process. Referee gives a free kick to Chand Club for the reason. A good chance for East Coast Railway. A penalty kick, possibly. No, says the referee. Another chance, a shot. Couldn't hit the ball in the right area, and the ball didn't have the power. Goalkeeper collected it without any difficulty, and Chunk Club broke into attack instantly. And the shot was not that difficult. Ball goes out now. It will be a throw in for Chunk Club. A golden chance now for East Coast Railway. And there goes the goal, and they lead in the game. A comeback by East Coast Railway. And at the 87-minute mark, Railway somehow managed to score the second goal out of all the odds. They had a difficult second half where they were defending for the entirety of time as they couldn't have sent their main forward. But at the 87th minute mark, with a long ball and the defense completely ghosted there and made an error, and the goalkeeper and the defender, there was a complete miscommunication which led to the goal, and this is how East Coast Railway now leads Chand Club in the game, and it's too late now for probably for an equalizer by Chand Club. Here's a stat: East Coast Railway have acquired with Chand Club in terms of the total goals they have scored in the FAO League 2023. While the Chand Club now, and now they have it has been retrieved by East Coast Railway. A lot of challenges going around, and still they managed to keep the ball. Another yellow card shown by referee to the Chand Club player. 24 attempts at goal, out of which 10 were on target for Chand Club in this game. 24, can you believe it? Out of which 10 were on target, whereas 9 shots, 9 attempts on goal, out of which 6 were on target for East Coast Railway. Still, East Coast Railway managed to lead in this game despite having so many less attempts at goal. That's the beauty of football. A substitution going on the sidelines. Jersey number 14 coming on for Chand Club in place of jersey number 8. We have crossed the regulation time in the game. Now we have entered the additional time. The injured player being stretched off for East Coast Railway. It will be interesting to see how much additional time the match officials have allocated for this game. Ball with Churn Club now. And finally, the ball is cleared away. It will be a throw in for Churn Club. Another throw in for Churn Club now. A long ball, but cleared away. Now possibly a chance for East Coast Railway. 10 minutes of additional time. 10 minutes of additional time allocated by the match officials for the halts in the injuries and that time when the match was halted for the light issue. Another substitution taking place for Churn Club, jersey number 23 coming on for jersey number 20. Throw in for Churn Club now. Also another substitution taking place, jersey number 24 also coming on. 21, apologies there. Referee gives a free kick to East Coast Railway there. A good challenge there, a sturdy challenge, and ball back to the goalkeeper of East Coast Railway. Goalkeeper takes the balls to the sidelines, but finally collects it upon the charge of the Chad FC player, and the ball goes out for a throw-in for Chand Club on the far end. Good feed there, kept the ball, and finally gave away. Still 5 minutes of additional time left in the game. Another long diagonal ball cleared away by East Coast Railway. A throw in now in the near end for Chun Club. Quickly taken across and once again well dealt with. Another throw in on the way for Chun Club. A constant pressure from Chun Club. Both feet went past two players, but finally couldn't control and the ball went out. It will be a goal kick. A lot of water drops coming on from the sky. I mean, rain is falling. These scenes are enthralling at times. It was live from Cuttack. The match is being played in Baravati Stadium. We're into the 6 minute of additional time of the second half. Not much time left before the referee calls end of the game. And finally, the goal kick is taken there. Ball with East Coast Railway now. And a long ball towards the left winger. Another cross, a bit too heavy, but still kept in play. Chance for East Coast Railway. A sliding tackle that made the ball go outside. It will be a throw in for East Coast Railway. A free kick taken. The ball with East Coast Railway for now. And Chankla wins the ball. A chance maybe in the final stages of the game. Pass it on to the farthest player. Across. And the referee says it was an offside there. And thus it has been given as a goal kick. East Coast Railway got lucky in the final stages of the game. It could have been a costly goal to concede in the final minute of the game. Thankfully, they somehow are able to protect their lead and also probably the win. Throw in of a Chun Club. Referee says it's a throw in for East Coast Railway instead. And that should be it. Referee having a glance at his watch to confirm the time. On the meantime, in the near end, ball with East Chun Club as they look to make a one final cross or pass to get something out of this game. A cross and well dealt with. The defender should be clearing it, and it goes out for a Corner kick instead. Pressure mounting on for East Coast Railway. And across. And a chance. And it's a goal for Chand Club. The final. We also exceeded the final second minute of that additional time. It's 2-2. Can you believe it? Here's the replay of the last corner kick with probably the last kick of the game. Chon Club have equalized and they are back in the game. They will be taking 1 point back home after this game. Goalkeeper is furious with his defenders and players who were there to mark the players of the Chun Club. How they have conceded is out of their minds. They cannot process it. And here goes the full time whistle. Referee has blown the full time whistle. The score reads 2-2 with the final kick of the game. Chun Club score and they have on themselves a point from this game. Here's a confirmation. Chun Club 2 and East Coast Railway 2 as well. Here are the statistics for the full time. At the end of the full time, 58% possession for Chun Club, while East Coast Railway having 42% possession. 26 shots attempted by Chun Club, out of which 11 were on target. 11 shots attempted by East Coast Railway, out of which 8 were on target. 7 corners for Chun Club, while only one corner for East Coast Railway. 8 fouls committed by Chun Club, whereas 8 fouls committed by East Coast Railway. 2 yellow cards shown to the players of Chun Club, whereas 1 yellow card shown to the player of East Coast Railway, and 5 saves made by the goalkeeper of Chun Club, whereas 7 saves made by the goalkeeper of East Coast Railway. It was a thrilling game, a thrilling match. We had no expectations about what is going to happen next. Both the sides went all in for that win, but neither could manage it. East Coast Railway lost it at the final stages of the game, while Chun Club equalizing and making it 2-2, and to earn a draw for both the team and taking a point each. Thank you for being with us in the course of the game. Don't forget to like and share, and also subscribe our channel for more such matches ahead. Coming up, the next match is between Vidhanasi Club and Sports Odisha. It will be starting shortly, right from this Parabati Stadium in Cuttack. Thank you, and join us for the next game.